and I have 6 orders on eBay. Hi, this is Dina with Left Lane Finds, and welcome back to my channel. I am a part-time reseller. I sell on eBay, Etsy, and Poshmark. Today is going to be a solds video. I just had my biggest sale ever on eBay. It is a beautiful sunny day up here in the Emporium. You can kind of see it out. Oh no, you can't see it out the window. Oh, there it goes. You can see how bright and sunny it is. The trees are starting to get the leaves. All the flowers are blooming. The trees are blooming. And I have 6 orders on eBay, all from the same customer. You're wondering, what could that be? It's all in this box. Do you guys see that? I'm going to get it out and tell you everything about the dishes. I got a message on eBay, and it is a good idea as a reseller to make sure you're looking at the messages on eBay, at least every day. I would imagine if you're a full-timer, you're probably looking at it several times a day, or you probably have dozens of messages in there. I don't get too many messages. I get a few from eBay, and I get even less from people buying things from me, but I checked my messages anyways, and the woman had a question about these little bread plates. She wanted to know the condition of them, and she had noticed that I had more listings up. And then she started asking me about the condition of all of these, and I said, well, I always put in my listings, what the condition is, and I show any flaws, if there's any chips, cracks, repairs, anything like that. And so she said, I want to buy your whole set. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I hadn't listed these up. I had listed all of this stuff up and was waiting to list these. I'm not sure why. I was listing other things in between. And then she said she wanted the whole set. I said, oh, I have 2 more items to list. So I hurried up and listed the gravy boat and the vegetable bowl here. And sure enough, she has purchased all of these. It was kind of weird. She was making me offers and I was accepting the offers. And when I did that, it automatically made her pay for 4 out of the 6 items. And then there's 2 items that I had to combine and do an invoice for. So this is quite unique. And then on top of that, there's no way I'm sending all of these dishes in one box. That would just be, I think, a disaster. I think the box would be too heavy. There'd be too much of a chance of something breaking. So I'm probably going to divide it up into 2 or 3 boxes. So once I get it all into the boxes and do the shipping on those, she paid shipping on each one of these, right? So each set. So this was a set. Those were a set. This was a set. This, and then this, and this. So each individual listing, the 6 listings, had shipping on it. So once I get it down to 3 boxes and know the total amount of shipping, I'm going to be able to go back and give her a refund on the shipping, because their shipping, I would imagine, is going to be a lot. I do believe she lives in Texas, and I live in Michigan, and it's expensive to ship that way. Sometimes people always refer to shipping just to California, but Texas from up here in Michigan is also very expensive to ship to. Same for Florida for me, for that matter. And so I will package all this up and I'll let you know how it turns out. I did a whole video on this set of dishes. These are from Germany. This is a Gypsy is the name of the pattern, and it is made by Heinrich. And some of these have the old stamp on them, and some of them have the newer, let me turn the bowl over, have the newer stamp on them. If you guys can read that. So you can see the dishes were actually made at different times, and I did a whole video on the history of these dishes and talking about them. I will put a link somewhere in this video so you can go and check that out, or you can just go into my other videos and find it. The thumbnail shows this pattern dishes. I have never packaged up an entire set of dishes like this before, but I have sent packages of dinner plates or packages of bowls and other fragile things of all sorts. You can see all my fragiles that are still here that I have, listed for sale, and I have to send out, say, sets of mugs and things like that. So over the years, I've gotten a lot of practice, and so I'm just going to use those same skills that I've developed over the years. I put bubble wrap on the bottom of the box. Then on the bottom of the first plate and in between each plate, I put bubble wrap. Then I wrap bubble wrap around one way and then the other way. And then because this has a little bit more room and I want to send roughly 3 boxes to get all these dishes packed up, I'm going to wrap this bowl up. You always fill in any void. So I'm going to put a lot of like tissue paper in here. Then I'm going to wrap it up with the plastic wrap. And if there's any voids in the box, I'm going to fill those in too. Now, the other thing I want to do so that the customer knows which box is which, I'm going to say this is, box 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. I'm going to put notes in. And I'm also going to give her like an inventory list that this has the dinner plates and the vegetable bowl. Then I'm going to do another one based on what's in that box and another one for the third box. And I'm just taking my time doing this. I'm not trying to rush it. It's important to think and strategize now. And I have done this before. If you wrap up something and then realize, I could have done that differently, or it would have fit in a different box differently, don't be afraid to cut that box open and repackage something. It's a learning process. There is no way that anybody is an expert at this. So don't be afraid of making mistakes, redoing your work. I kept putting this off even this morning. I wanted to get this done. And what did I do instead? I went outside and watered my plants because I was still a little bit nervous about packaging these up. And I'm like, okay, now my plants are watered. Let's get down to business. And besides that, like I said, I have years of practice of doing this. So once I start doing it, like I just started this box, it'll take me no time at all to package up the remaining boxes. I just happen to have some of these large Post-it notes. It's going to work perfect for my label in the box. And I was able to stick it right to the side of the box. Works out perfect. Any kind of paper would do. I just happen to have those Post-it notes. I am using these priority mailboxes that you get free from the post office. If you go on their website, you can order these for free. These are the 12 by 12 by 8-inch high boxes. And then all my friends and neighbors give me, not only do they give me their boxes to use, but they also give me all the packing material. And someone gave me these big bubble wrap, like puffy pillow type, that I'm using for inside this box to cushion the bottom of the box. I also do order like bubble wrap on rolls. And then I've been taking these, like the envelopes, and I just cut the labels off of them and use those too. And I have this kind of wrapping. I have the butcher paper wrap. And here's like another bag full of just mini bubble wrap and some more of the thinner wrap. That's why I have all these boxes everywhere. Those are all from my friends and family and neighbors. And it's important as a reseller to not only have an inventory of things that you're selling, but to also have an inventory of boxes of all sorts and all of the packing material. When I tape the bottom of the box together, I put the first piece on this way and then I tape each of the edges down. Now if it's something light, I don't do the edges this way to save on some tape, but when I'm sending fragile things, I want more support and extra tape as much as I can, as well as packing that box with tons of packing material. Another test you want to do when you're sending breakables through the mail is to pick your box up and shake it. You should not hear any noise, and if you do, you need to put more packing material in there. And it could just be newspaper, just filling in those nooks and crannies. Here are my 3 boxes all packaged up. The first one, having the dinner plates in it, is the heaviest, and then the other 2 are much lighter. Now each one of these boxes, being that it's priority mailed, see that word, tracked and insured? It is insured up to $100. Each one of these boxes is insured up to $100. Now, if you put something in this box that's worth more than that, you can buy additional insurance. But the way I package this up, they are under that dollar amount. So even if each box got completely destroyed, the person who bought them would get their money back, because this is insured, and that's important when using, the priority mailboxes. Now, if you're using a plain brown box, you have to print out a priority label, but once it's over a certain weight, it automatically switches from regular mail to priority, because you can only send really small, light things in the regular mail service, which is not insured, but you can still buy insurance if you want to. And I have done that in the past, depending on what it was. The tracked part is also important. So on each one of the labels that I print out is going to be a tracking number, and that tracking number is going to be uploaded into eBay. But I have 6 orders and only 3 boxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload these, will upload automatically as I print them out on 3 of the orders, and then I'm going to hand type in the other 3. So what's in this box, I'm going to go to that listing and I'm going to type in that order number that corresponds with the 2 items that are in this box. Now, I did split the cereal bowls up between this and this. So it won't be exact in terms of what's inside each box, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to have 3 tracking numbers for 6 items. This is one of the most useful tools I have up in my emporium. This is my kitchen scale. It helps me tremendously with my shipping. All of my labels are on. Just got to take this off to the post office, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I'm sure you're wondering how much profit I made on this sale. It was an entire set of dishes. I paid $34.99 for this set of dishes, and I sold it for $150 plus shipping. And that is my highest sale to date on eBay. I am so happy. I may not be the biggest reseller. I am not full-time. I am just part-time, but I am so happy to get this set of dishes off to its new owner. And let me tell you, she sent me a message that said that her mother had this exact set and would put it out every year for Christmas for 35 years. She was so happy to find these on eBay, and I'm so happy that I found them. I was so attracted to them because they were that bright red color. That is just, I'm just attracted to that kind of, brightness. I like bright colors. And I also have another set of dishes that is also very similar, but made by a completely different maker. I actually highlighted that on another video. So if you want to know more about Heinrich pottery or Heinrich porcelain dishes, it's not pottery, it's more or less porcelain dishes. I did do a quick video on this set of dishes, so make sure to check that out. And the last note I want to leave you guys with is that I am going to be partially refunding part of the shipping back to this buyer, because I was able to package up all 6 items into 3 boxes. And when you do that, you do save on shipping. And so I'm going to calculate out how much she paid me in shipping, how much it actually cost me, and then I'm going to give her a discount, and I'm going to spread it out amongst the various purchases that she made, so it's like an equal refund across all of those purchases. A little bonus footage for you guys. My post office happens to be near a grocery store, so I just put my 3 big packages, which I would have never been able to carry all together at once, into a grocery cart, and then once I'm done at the post office, I'm just going to return it to the grocery store. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. Put any comments or questions down below. I love reading your comments. I will catch you guys later.